Hello, this is Roy Whiffen and this is Roy's Rant again. And this week things have been pretty quiet, which is interesting. One of the things that came up was the fact that the county judge and the commissioners aren't really looking after the people. Perhaps they've taken a leaf out of the councillors of Sugarland, I don't know. But let me just read you a bit of this. It says, Fort Bend County elected officials sold us down the river again. Our petition to bring the US Army Corps of Engineers to Jones Creek, signed by 431 property owners, voters and taxpayers, have been shelved by Judge KP George and is being ignored by Commissioner Andy Myers, Vincent Morales, Ken DeMerchant and Grady Prestige. It says that the engineers would have provided a review and oversight against conflicts of interest in Freese and Nichols Engineering, providing the latest $3.8 million study. You know, here again we go. People love these studies. We've had study after study, year after year after year. Everybody knows what the problems are. It's just that they give money away. Oh, well, we need a study. Got to have a study. Got to prove it. And you haven't proved it before. You know, it's just like the storm drains. You know, it used to be in the past that the storm drains were actually the roads. Jake Kamen, who designed Sugar Creek, he actually designed those streets so that they were the storm drains. And now, of course, we're getting more and more rain, and the fields around are being built up, and there's nowhere else for the water to go. We're creating problems. And so we've got to deal with this. We've also got to deal with the fact that money is going out of your pocket very, very fast. We've had $1 billion for Fort Bend ISD. We've got 270 million for the city budget. The county wants 100 million for a budget. The city wants 90 million for a budget. You know, it's all going out. And then plus the fact that we've still got bond money owing for the city, about 37 million that we haven't paid off yet. And yet they want another 90 million on this bond. You know, it just goes on and on and on. And they don't think that you have any say in it. You're just going to agree to it. And I'm hoping, upon hope, and I'm praying as well, that you're going to say not no, but hell no. We need to address this. And so when it comes down to November the 5th, for those 4 bond bundles that they've done, strategic bundles, because there's stuff in there that you want, but they stick in things that you don't want that are very expensive. Just like our doggy hotel. You know, I sent to Chris Stubbins, the assistant city manager over there, I think that's his title, I'm not sure, but he stood up at one of the meetings recently and said, it's no cheaper for tilt buildings than it is for the other form of construction. And so I got the codes and practices and showed that it was, and I sent it over to him expecting to have a reply. No reply. We will see at the next meeting, I think it's next Tuesday, for Area 1. You know, this is the area of Imperial where all our history is. Our history is in that particular area for Sugarland, and yet we've got no preservation orders on those buildings. If a developer ever comes in, he can just take them down. Oh, well, we've told them that we want to keep these buildings. No, that doesn't work. You need a preservation order, and you need somebody there that's looking after them. Not allowed to deteriorate. A lot of people spent a lot of time trying to clean those places up and have them ready, and the city just doesn't care. Of course, our mayor doesn't care. He's just interested in spend, spend, spend. And you can see that from the budget. You know, and we've seen it in the past with our festival park that will never make any money, and yet it's costing a fortune to maintain. You know, our bridge to nowhere, where we've got problems as far as because of the curve of it, it impedes the apartments, the Imperial Lofts, and sooner or later I can see it causing a real big accident, especially when there's something going on at Constellation Field. And these are just a few of the things that are going on that I try to address and I try to let you know about. You know, it's like the Highway 6. Have you been down there recently? Have you seen any change? I see 2 or 3 guys digging little holes, and I see a lot of machinery that's never used. Oh, well, we're doing it over night time. Yeah, right. I've been down there over night time. There's nobody doing it over night time. You know. Oh, well, it got wet. Oh. So every time there's a trickle of rain, we stop. No. This is how it went on for Highway 90. You know, that took years and years and years to fix. And this is exactly the same. This is the good old boys network. This is the way it works. This is how they address these things, and this is how they take your money. You know, it's the same as well, we've got 6.6 million for the Doggy Hotel. How much, as a builder, are you going to charge us? Well, 6.6? You think that's fair? Oh yeah, we got 6.6 million. That'll work. And that's how it works. And that's how it's worked for years and years and years. You know, it's just like our mayor who works for a company that gets business through the city. Oh, no. I don't see a thing, and I don't say a thing. Yeah. He should run for Congress on the Democrat side. But there you go. And that's how we've got at the moment. And that's why I'm saying to you, come November the 5th, we need to start telling these people to get their act together and actually start doing something for you. And with that, I'll say goodbye this week, and I'll give you a report after I've been to the meeting, with God's blessing.